This review is going to be on Ip Man 4.
Talk and review, fragrance reviews, movie reviews. You better subscribe to my boys at Talk and Review.
The way I used to love you, oh, I don't wanna know.
So today's review, we are reviewing Ip Man 4, the final film in the Ip Man franchise. Before we go into the film, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We want to try and hit 700 subscribers. So onto the film. The film starts off from Ip Man 3. You've got Ip Man whose wife has passed away and he's now looking after his son. What you see is Ip Man struggling to get a connection with his son, especially when his son then gets expelled from school. What you then have is Ip Man's looking overseas, in particular the US, to look at enrolling his son into a new school. You have another backplot of where Bruce Lee is building himself up. So he's going to a tournament to show off his Wing Chun. And you also have the martial arts community are not happy with him opening up a school and teaching different races. You have Vanessa Wu trying to convince the US military to use this martial art, to the very displeasure of Scott Adkins' character. The film also takes a emotional side, and this leans towards and highlights the racism that was going on probably during that period of time. So let's get to the fights, because that's what we look forward to for these films. So Chan, who plays Bruce Lee, he was really, really good. And for me, he didn't make him feel like a parody, and he did a good sort of tribute to Bruce and played him really, really well. And you've got a really cool scene of where Mark Strange, a British actor, comes in reminiscent of O'Hara, and they battle it out in this alleyway, and it was a really good fight scene and I really enjoyed it. And there's one bit that made me chuckle, because before I watched the film, I watched a interview with Mark Strange, and I think he was talking about that he twatted himself with something and cut himself. So when he was doing the nunchuck bit, all I had in my head was him whacking himself probably with the nunchucks. But yeah, it was a fantastic fight. You have Chris Collins. He's like a second in command to Scott Adkins, and he is awesome. He's brilliant martial artist, and in real life I think he does Wing Chun, but he doesn't do that in this film. He's very much a karate man, and he wants to dispel that karate is the number one martial art. And he has some fantastic fights, showcases his skills, and that's what I liked about this film. You've not got the Donnie Yen show. Everyone gets to shine in their own way in terms of showcasing their skills, having a good fight, and I really enjoyed that. Scott Adkins was awesome. For me, he looks very comfortable, especially doing an American accent, and he did it spot on. And the thing that I really liked the most was he makes you want him to lose, and that's the whole point. And I think that's why he does this role really, really well, that you want Geddes to get his arse kicked. So the final fight, this was something I've been waiting for a very long time. I've always wanted to see Scott versus Donnie, and yes, the fight didn't disappoint whatsoever. Scott gets to showcase some of his skills, Donnie does the same. The only thing I would say is that I'm greedy, and I would have liked the fight scenes to be a little bit longer. Though I would love to see Scott and Donnie do a Flashpoint type of fight in the future in a different film. So this was a brilliant end to this franchise. Do go and support this film, whether you go watch it in the cinema or purchase the film when it's released. Drop us a comment down below. What did you think of Ip Man 4? And what was your favourite fight scene? Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we want to hit that 700 subscribers. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next review.